So logistics, how to be successful in this experience. First logistic that I want to make sure you know is that weekly group meeting. And I know you know about this and we've talked about it, but I just want to reiterate the importance of that weekly group meeting. Make it a priority. People that are most successful in the course and that come back and say this was a life-changing experience are people that make that weekly group meeting a top priority in their life, and they make it a sacred time that's communicating to themselves and everyone else in their life that they are worth it. I know life is busy. I know life is crazy. I know there's always probably 10 legitimate reasons not to get to group, but I will just say that the more you get to group on a consistent basis, the more you will get out of the program, and there's just no way around that. So number one, weekly group meeting. Make it a priority. Number two, logistics. Engage with the community, okay? So when you're enrolled, you will be added into a Marco Polo group. And the purpose of this Marco Polo group is to engage with each other throughout the week. And so that when you actually hit those moments where you're struggling, you're tail spinning, you're going right back into your old coping strategies, your old limiting beliefs and all of the things that are keeping you stuck, that you actually have a platform and a place to turn to that can help you find your center and hold your center. And from that place, find your next right step. So that's where change really happens. It happens as we take the principles that we're learning in group and we start applying them in the ugly, messy, confusing moments of our life. So that happens in between group, and that really happens through community. So Marco Polo, engage in that community. And for those of you where that feels really foreign and really scary, I would just encourage you, one, to trust your own timing, to trust your heart. Don't put pressure on yourself to do something that you really feel uncomfortable with, but just open the app and start listening to the app, start listening to other people's shares, and just maybe even open your mind to the possibility that this practice of opening ourselves up and sharing in a vulnerable, raw kind of way is a skill that will help us get out of the places in our lives that we're stuck. It's a skill and a practice that we can learn, and that the fruits of it can be observed, and to even just create that space for curiosity and an openness to the idea that this idea of vulnerable sharing is a skill to be nurtured. Okay, number two, engage with the community. Number three, use your online resources. These resources are there to help you implement and apply the practices and the concepts that we're doing to your life throughout the week, so that the course becomes more than something you go to once a week and check off your list, and instead it becomes something that shifts and integrates into all aspects of your life, and that you're applying every single day as you move through your life. It's changing how you approach life in the little tiny moments and the big moments. And the online resources are there to help you do that. So is practice. If you're not enrolled in the practice, that's okay, but you might consider it, because that practice really takes the potential for what you can absorb through each concept and amps it up, because you're in the body, you're processing, you're in that space of opening yourself up and getting curious and exploring what's there, and it makes a difference. If you're not in the practice, there are ways to practice at home through your online resources. So let's for a minute just go through how to access those resources. So here we have our website. Up in this top corner, we have login. So you take your cursor, you click on login. Once you hit the login screen, you'll enter the email address that you used to enroll in the course. So that's either your email address, or if you are a family membership, perhaps your wife enrolled you for the men's course, or perhaps your mom enrolled you if you're in the youth course. You'll need to get the login information of whoever enrolled you. Now, if whoever enrolled you has no idea what their login information is, then you'll simply enter the email and then go down here and click lost your password. With this password recovery page, you can enter in that email and set a new password that everyone in the family, everyone who needs to access their account, is aware of. And then everyone can have the login credentials saved to their own device. And then once they have those credentials, they can log into the website and access their course online. Once I'm logged into the website, then my name comes up under the dashboard. So I go to my dashboard and I see the courses that I'm enrolled in. And I'm enrolled in all of the available courses. So I can go into any course and just click on the name of the course, and it will pull up that course's content. So I can go into any lesson. So this week, let's start at the beginning. We'll do lesson 1, and I'll just click on that title. And under lesson 1, I have 3 walking meditations that I could do. So walking meditations take about 20 to 30 minutes, and they are a really good way to get into the body and process.
Welcome to Walking Meditation 1 with the Lifehouse Body and Soul course.
This is a powerful resource for you. It will help you integrate the practices, and it will help you awaken to the answers that are already here. Walking meditations really are most effective when you are actually walking. And the reason is because it's that connection between mind, body, and spirit that helps us get out of the logical mind where all we see is the same old answers that we've always seen. And we are able to access that full embodied presence, that higher self, that higher wisdom that is available to us when we get out of here and get out of those looping narratives, and we start to access what's here. What is my body telling me? What's my heart telling me?